Jenny with Creature Cove, and today we're doing our first vending show. Okay, so today we're here at the Madison Scaled Up Reptile Expo, and I'm super excited because it's actually our first expo we've ever done. And I've been going to expos my whole life, and some of them are kind of iffy, a little questionable. You find yourself like in this dark, dank, like basement. All sorts of animals, and I didn't want to bring any of my animals to any shows like that because I was nervous that, you know, mites are going to become a problem again, and we all know that I had the mites in my little quarantined rosies that one time, and I never want to deal with that again. So I didn't want to bring my animals to expos like that. And then I found Scaled Up, run by Dylan and Brittany, and they are absolutely amazing. Every show they have here in Wisconsin, they go all over in Wisconsin, they're held at the greatest venues ever. Like this one in Madison is at a Marriott Convention Center, or no, Conference Center, I think it's called. But it's huge. This place is massive. It holds so many tables, and they're so clean. They're very picky with who they let vend. So as you like look around here, you can tell every place is very reputable. It's a place I would buy an animal from. They're just clean and nice, and it's only reptiles. It's not an all animal. It's just reptiles, and that makes me feel good too. So in a minute here, I'm going to get either Dylan or Brittany over here, and we'll ask them some quick questions, and then we'll take a look around. The show is over. We didn't even have time to do anything during the show. It was so crazy. And that is all thanks to Dylan here, who runs Scaled Up Expos. And it's the reason why we started vending was because we found Scaled Up. Just the most amazing venues, the most amazing people. I feel comfortable bringing my animals here and knowing that they're not going to end up going home with extra passengers on them and any extra illnesses. So Dylan, I'd like to know what got you into the vending side of it to run a whole conglomerate of doing this.
Yeah, so basically we started off just vending with leopard geckos, vending shows, and north of Green Bay. So we basically wanted a show that was close to home. So in 2019 we started the Green Bay show, and it went well, and then so we had a second one, and then COVID happened, so everything shut down, and so our second show was right before COVID. So then coming out of COVID, when things started opening back up, that's when we added the Rothschild location, and then Fond du Lac, and we ran with that for a while, and now this year we added Madison here and La Crosse.
So do you plan on expanding to other states or anything?
Yeah, I'm in no rush. You know, we want to make sure that what we got going is pretty solid. Yeah, the biggest thing we don't want to do is do too many shows. I feel like that could take away from what we got going on here. But you know, I plan on doing this for a long time. So never say never.
Yeah, and
if it makes sense, we will.
Yes, so. And I feel like you guys have high standards.
Yeah. You know, the biggest thing is just making sure that everything's done right by first and foremost the animals, and then the vendors and the customers. And sometimes it's kind of hard to balance all of that.
Yep.
But we definitely do our best, and I feel like the vendors do a very good job too.
Yeah. So. And it's big. How many tables did you guys have today?
Today was 145. Yeah. For our first time being in a city that blew us away.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah. So do you think the first time in Madison, do you think that was a good amount of people?
Yeah, it totally blew us away. It was better than we could have hoped for.
I loved it.
It was crazy.
Fun.
For our first time in a city, this probably was our best turnout. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was there then.
Yeah, Madison has been fun. Can't wait to be back here in February.
Oh, that's right. Hopefully I'll make it off the waiting list. All right, well, thank you so much for doing this.
Not a problem.
And I love it. I just want to let you know how much I appreciate finally feeling comfortable going to an expo that I can bring my animals to.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you coming and vending and sharing your hobby with the people that come through.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
For sure.
So here we are back in the confines, and I was truly planning on getting home the night of the expo and doing this part of it, like just to round it off and let you know how it went. And then the exhaustion hit. I had no idea how horribly exhausted I was gonna be after one of these expos. And because I was so nervous/excited about it beforehand and had short notice because I was on a waiting list, so I didn't even find out I was gonna be able to do this show until I think maybe 2 weeks, if that, beforehand. So I had nothing. I didn't have signs, I didn't have anything. So I was just prepping all the time, and then about 2 days before the show, I was so nervous and excited, I didn't get any sleep. So I hadn't slept in a while already, and then we left, and I was head bobbing in the car. My husband just kept like, just go to bed. I'm like, no, I got so much to do when we get home. And we get home, and yeah, I got everybody put away, and I couldn't do a darn thing. I had to just go pass out. So here we are a few days later, and I just wanted to kind of like talk about how it went for our first time. I think it went great. I did love the place. It was so busy. It was nonstop. We didn't have a chance to do anything extra. I didn't even get a chance to look around. It was my husband who went around and did like some bee footage, and even that he had to like fly around quick and come right back. And it was incredible. I loved it. I met a lot of great people, which is the other thing I love about Reptiles, is the community that we're in. It was great. Will I do it again? I'll do it with Scaled Up, yes, absolutely. Will I try other ones? I might keep an eye out on seeing which ones might care as much as Scaled Up does about venues and who they let vend and stuff like that. But for now, I think we'll stick with them, and I think we'll do another one, as long as we get off the waiting list this time. And I got a great list from Sapphire Reptiles, who, Jess, I love her, I met her, and we hit it off right away. She was my table buddy. She helped me so much. I have a list from her of things that you need, so I will link that. And so if you guys ever want to look at it, see what things you need to bring that maybe you didn't think of before and whatnot. And then I'm going to add some stuff that I found was helpful as well. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time. Bye.